Hello, beautiful people. I'm sitting down editing the video for tomorrow because I usually post at 8 a.m. And I just couldn't help but think about that story that I forgot. I think it was Ahmed Hanbali, radiyallahu anhu, who said it. I forgot who. He basically said he was traveling, and then he went inside this bakery of this man, and then he noticed that this man, anytime he would be baking the bread, he would be doing istighfar. So as he was working, as he was involved in his work, the whole time he was just like astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. And so the man, like I believe it was Ahmed, but you need to be checking. He was so confused. He's like, Mister, why are you? He doesn't talk like that. He was like, why were you like doing istighfar so much when you were baking? And the man just says, he was like, it's because anytime I would make dua, my du'as always get accepted. And then he's like, but you know what, there is just this one time where my dua didn't get accepted, and it's because I kept making dua that I want to meet a certain scholar, but he was from a different city and it's so hard for me to meet him. But I always made that dua expecting that maybe Allah might respond to it. And the Imam Ahmed, he was like, subhanallah. He was like, I am the scholar that you were making dua for, and you just took me into your bakery, and then you gave me food, and you gave me a bed when I got kicked out from the place that you got kicked out from. And it's so beautiful because it just shows you whatever you're doing, like whatever it is that you're doing, always be involved in some type of dhikr. And it's so funny because I made a video, like right now I'm actually editing a video that you'll see tomorrow, about how music has frequencies, and music it changes your mindset, changes the way you feel because of the frequencies. And the best frequency is that you can use is the one from the Quran. And the reason why that is because the one from the Quran is gonna make your emotions high, it's gonna make your vibrations high. And I'm like, istighfar, man. The more you do istighfar, the more that you'll notice you'll start literally like rising to the point that you'll start feeling emotions of love, emotions of peace, emotions of gratitude towards life itself. And I found that that's so beautiful. But why does that even work? It's because naturally when you go through the dunya and you're putting your attention on it, dunya is very dense. Light can't pass through matter. That's the thing. Light cannot pass through matter. So the more you put your attention on the density, on the dense part of dunya, which is just the world around you, naturally you do that. But the more you put your attention there, the more that even you become hard. So even you, the light of Allah starts not shining, like not passing through you because you become too dense. But the way for you to become less dense and to become more transparent and to allow the light of Allah shine through you is for you to do istighfar, which is to remove all the sins that you've accumulated, which you'll naturally be accumulating sins when you go through the world. And then as a result, you'll be able to let the light of Allah shine through you. And then once you let the light of Allah shine through you, that's when you'll notice the ayah is true. The one that says, Nuh alayhi salam, when he was telling his people, he was like, do istighfar. Allah is going to increase you in children and money. And the reason why Allah is going to increase you in children and money, because when you finally let go and you let the will of Allah flow through you, that's where, when you start doing the work, you'll notice that whatever work you're doing, it's always going to be good to the point that you'll receive the money. And then the children as well, the more istighfar you do, the more that you'll notice that even just getting children is easy. SubhanAllah, man. And it's like, no one knows why they're successful, man. Trust me on that one. Nobody ever knows why they're successful. We ask Elon Musk, he doesn't know why he's successful. He's going to tell you dedication, hard work, good ideas, all that stuff, but he doesn't know the exact reason why. Ask Jeff Bezos, he doesn't know why. Ask Andrew Tate, he doesn't know why in terms of money. Ask whoever that you think has money, go and ask them, how did you become successful in terms of money? They'll give you the same exact answer, and that answer is not the true answer. Because success does not come from your efforts. Success does not come from not even from your mind. It doesn't come from you. Success doesn't come from you. Success comes only from Allah. And so these people, Allah made them successful through Allah, not through them. But I'm like, you as a Muslim, you have the tools. So imagine you do the same work that they do, the same dedication, the same hard work, the same smart work, the same everything that they do, but you have istighfar. You're constantly going through istighfar. Imagine how much more successful you can be. And the best proof is Abdurrahman bin Auf. In terms of money, if you're just thinking about money, in terms of money, Abdurrahman bin Auf, he was a very successful businessman. And he was a Muslim. And he was taught dhikr. He was taught tazkiyah. He was taught how to clean the nafs. He was taught how to do istighfar. He was taught directly by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So obviously, he would be going through all these things, so much so to the point that you can see, even just through his personality, he was the type of man that knew it's like, Allah always got my back. Whatever situation I'm in, if I'm starting from scratch, if I'm going to a whole new city, if I have nothing, if I'm down to my brokenness, I'm still, as long as Allah is here, which Allah is always going to be here, I'll always be able to make money. As long as I just keep my attention on Allah and rely on Allah, I'll always be making money. And that's so beautiful, man. So that's what you need to be doing as well. Like, just imagine having the same work ethic as the non-Muslims, because they have very high work ethic, like the people I just told you about, even though Andrew Tate is supposedly a Muslim now. But if you have the same work ethic as them, and yet you still go through the teachings that I show you, subhanAllah, man, you'll be very good. You'll be very good, inshallah. In terms of success, in terms of money, if that's not what you want, like, it doesn't matter. Like, just going through astaghfirullah, 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 and then just cleaning yourself, bringing your attention on your heart and cleaning the heart. Allah's gonna bring you in places that you never thought were imaginable. That's the power of istighfar. In the course, actually, I said that you should try to at least do istighfar 7,000 times. 7,000 times. Or I think it was more. But try to do a lot of istighfar. A lot of istighfar, man. Because if Muhammad ﷺ would constantly be doing istighfar throughout the day, and Muhammad ﷺ was he was a sinless man. He did not sin. What about me and you? Seriously though, what about me and you? We sin so much, man. We don't go through a single day without sinning. So imagine us. So in every moment, just keep doing astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. And I noticed this is the best way to increase your vibration. This is the best way to rise up. And it's so beautiful. This is just a beautiful reminder that I wanted to give you on istighfar. Don't ever underestimate the power of istighfar, inshallah, man. So if this was helpful, you can just let me know.